Hey everyone, Thena here. We're continuing our game of Black Book. So last time we met a changeling who wants to become human again and be free, go back to our world. But to do that she needs three things: a belt, a cross worn by a demon, and a name given by a priest. So we'll hop right in and it's going to do a quick recap, but yeah, that's our goal right now, is to help this changeling. So let's go right in.
A human name and an enchanted belt.
So we're helping the girl who was spirited away by the spirit that lives in a heater.
And she hid under the bench.
What a job you have. Worse than fighting the Turks.
This is our destiny. A changeling, that bride of yours.
Change. Spirited away.
What's a changeling?
The Bath spirit must have switched her at birth, I imagine. Now, Vasilisa, can you guess how shall we lift the Aspen seal?
What demon is necessary for the book to open the Aspen seal?
I bet it's the changeling.
That Abdirija switched the girl with an aspen log. A log is a demon itself.
Well done, Vasya. My teachings weren't for naught.
Woo!
The changeling from the ethereal world. These infants don't grow up, as you know. The question is, should we waste our time on the bride's requests if we ourselves can find this changeling?
We can't abandon a Christian soul to evil spirits.
If I were you, I'd think whether I should take a demon for a wife.
Only a devil will marry a soldier like me.
We haven't heard of such a child up until now. This means that the parents keep it secret.
Right. The demon might have gobbled up her parents. Without that demon bride, we won't find it.
You'll help me then?
We will. But what should we start with? Huh? What was it she asked for?
Cross wore by a priest, a belt made by a witch, and a name. I don't know.
Cross worn by a demon.
Oh, cross of demon.
Such a thing possible?
And then the name's by a priest.
Everything is possible, Vasilisa, if you think about it. I heard that an Ikotnitsa appeared in Yenidor recently.
Yenidor.
Go there and take her cross.
I'm gonna. Okay.
Then I'll start with the cross. What could be more important?
In Yanidor, you'll find Evdokia Fokovna. They say her daughter was possessed by Ikota. So, did you get all that?
Ikota.
Who is that Ikotka?
Come on, don't you? This one time, a woman from Pokcha came to us, so that we could whisper some zagovars over her. And then a chort, size of a vershok, escaped from her.
Oh, so that was an Ikotnitsa.
Well, yes, this Ikota chort talked with us for a bit, remember?
I really don't like dealing with the possessed.
Well, nothing can be done about that. So, did you get all that?
I want to ask.
Where can we find that woman in Yenidor?
Her house is closer to the edge of the village, the one with carved gates.
Okay.
So, did you get all that?
I did.
What not to get? Go to the Ikotnitsa and take her cross.
Okay.
What was that with the stove? As if I'd believe that you forgot how to kindle it. And then you got a bit too scared when the demon girl grabbed you with the fire.
It is as you say, Vaisa. It's not about the stove. I don't know what's wrong with me. There was this one incident. Since then, I'm not myself when I see any fire.
Oh, PTSD?
I'm scared of it, something awful. That's exactly the reason why the lads dared me to go to the Banya. They heard the rumors and wanted to have a bit of fun at my expense. Only I'm not one to give up so easily.
But why? What's wrong with fire?
Oh, it's a long story.
About the fire. Would it take very long to tell the story?
Said yes.
Maybe not that long. Anyway, don't be such a bath broom. I'll tell you some other time. Don't you have anything else to do?
So how did you end up a soldier?
Well, they took me as a recruit. You were just a kid then, and don't remember much about it, I gather. Old Yegor just took you in after your parents.
Well, when you went into the service, was it by your own choice?
Aye, by choice. To be honest, some other lad drew the lot, but we have a large family. And I'm a hot-headed guy.
Right, and a fine one.
Ha! Quite right. It was my decision. I made my way to my field regiment, and they sent us to fight the Turks.
Did they give you your cross there?
Aye. That's a different story. I'll tell it later.
Okay, and the
Do you
bride.
plan to marry that girl or not?
Let's help her first, won't we? She must be a strong girl to pull through that sort of thing. Maybe God sent her.
A demon? Sent by God?
Well, she said she was a changeling, didn't she? The girls of my age are all married. Who would marry an old soldier anyway? Only a demon.
Okay. Before, I want to look at my book. And then I want to go. So I'm most likely to go to the fair and then we'll start going this way because that's where we want to go. I do want to read more about the Banshee. Okay. This is Banik. Oh, the Banya. It's not such a place. First, there's the Mastery of Banya, with whom you can bargain, but there are other wanderers as well. One time a soldier came to the village. He thought it was time he started a family, but as he peers had already married, so that there was just a widow and a young girl left unmarried. The former soldier started to do all sorts of strange things to show off his strength. One time he lifted a house with his bare hands and threw his cap under near. Another time he cleaved a pile of wood with one strike, so the villagers said to him, "Go and fetch a stone for the Banya, where no one dares to go, and where a light burns at night. We'll know then that you're not afraid of anything, but you must go at midnight." They made a deal. It was frightening to go at midnight, but he went anyways, and there was indeed a light burning. Oh, that's kind of what that guy went through. Just my new one. Ikata. This is a line induced by a koldun, or a witch. It's representative of the Russian North. Specifically, the Kodra Uzd and Kami Perm region. An evil spirit is enchanted with word power, bound to a name, and cast into the wind. The first person it encounters who bears the name becomes its victim. Sometimes stones or insects are enchanted with Ikata. In this way, whoever happens to trip over the stone or swallows the insect by accident suffers Ikata. Ikata usually takes the appearance of an animal, a frog, example, frog, a lizard, a mouse. Occasionally it takes the form of a frog spawn, and more rarely an insect, a fly, spider, or mosquito. It is not, however, always brought on by a koldun. It may pass from a koldun to any man in the event of a former's death. When inside a person, Ikata can speak with all kinds of voices. Okay, so we got our lore, and let's see, I have 2 knowledge points. This is available at level 5. I'm only level 3. Oh, no. What? Draw an additional order card. Page creation cost is reduced. Oh, can I learn that? Nope. Okay. And that chores bring 5 more gold when you can spend a chore on a meaning of. Ah, I might go that way. Okay. Okay. So now we will go on our. Oh, we have 2 visitors.
Vasilisa, listen. Thank you for your help with the Banya.
Don't thank me yet. We still need to free the girl.
All right.
It's just that I wouldn't be able to go at all if it weren't for you. Here, I want to give you this. Here, take it.
Oh, cards. Gain 1 on the battle start.
What's that? A deck of playing cards or something?
Sure is. Been saving them for some time. They are antique, but first class. I'll teach you to play if you wish.
Yeah.
They say the devil himself is not averse to a good game of Durak.
There we go. I got a little closer. Sorry. Not right now. We already played. I lost badly.
Get out of here, you meddling kids, or you'll get it!
Run! He saw us!
Wait, maybe they're here in business. Well, speak up.
Oh, Vasilisa! We saw such a scary thing! West of Yenidor, there's a scary Izba! Evil spirits live there for sure!
Why do you say that?
See for yourself! They say there used to be a party every day, but now it stands silent as the grave! Saw it for ourselves!
Well, you'll wind up in graves yourselves if you go wandering like that.
Run!
Well. So, go here. We'll go this way and then that way. What is this? I have no money. I spent it all last time, so I gotta be careful.
At the crossroads of two trade routes,
Oh.
you see the annual fair. Despite the late hour, trading is still taking place. Perhaps you might buy something for your journey. A multitude of goods can be found. Prianics, as well as a variety of magic trinkets. There's something for everyone here.
Prianics. Prianics is a variety of traditional sweet baked goods. Oh.
What? Want some pianics? I've sold everything already. Oh, you want some herbs? Well, take a look then.
You have. I have very little money. Oh, I don't. Removes poison. Oh, this one's new. Oh, wow. Okay.
Wisdom will enter your heart and be good for your soul.
You can reset my skills. Oh, firm. Page remains active for 1 turn and affects other pages. Increased value in pages for 3. Oh, that's kind of cool. And it's a key card. Well versed is effect simplifies by 1 for every other page of the same color. So, defense of 5, but if I play more blue. Ah, I like that too. Okay, that's it. Okay, peddler.
Low prices, come and see for yourself.
I spent all
Buy
my money.
some herbs and other goods I've brought for you from the woods.
He rhymed that. I'm impressed. Oh. I should have looked at you first. Coffin Splinter. Gain 5 spikes on the start of battle. Immune to from sprite status. Increases recharge speed of. Oh. I like it. Gain plus. Oh. Oh, heal 2 when you take when you lose health. I really like that. Really expensive. Not vanish at the end of your turn. Ooh. What's this? Resistant to spell disease, paralyzation, immune to spell disease, and laugh. Spell disease. Oh, leftover. That I don't like spell disease. That's more health. I want this. I want that the most. Please be here when I come back. Okay, we go here. Set off, and then like I said, we'll go that way and then that way. Side questing. Help us locate.
You wander off course and walk onto the road more to the west than you had planned. You stumble upon a ragged man with rotten teeth and rotten eyes. You realize that it's a brigand. Traveling by night in Perm Gubernia is dangerous, and not only because of the evil spirits. The silence is broken by his hoarse voice.
Hey, what do we have here? A girl or something? Right. I'll let you go if you give me all your money.
No.
It seems to me you can't see so well in the dark. I'm not traveling alone.
Come on over here, brigand boy. I fought the Turks, went toe-to-toe with demons, but your kind are the filthiest of all.
Looking upon the tall soldier, the brigand loses his confidence. He backs away and
got
runs
money.
into the woods. In a hurry, he dropped his pouch. You go on your way.
Oh. Increase the number of key cards in your book. Next round. Simplify. Oh. Cool. Like I said, we're gonna go to the side quest. Scare the man. He tried to
Near a
intimidate me.
small forest creek, you find a grassy meadow. Beautiful flower. It's blood red and bright even in the moonlight. You come closer and tie its stem with a silver thread. With a swift pull, you now have a new, valuable herb, Adam's Head. You take the herb and get ready to go on your way.
Oh, that was nice. Okay.
Fir branches poke into the empty windows of an abandoned hut. You are overcome by an unpleasant feeling. There's a good reason they call this place haunted.
I'm going in.
You squeeze into a slightly open door and clear away the cobwebs. It is dark and empty here. The dead silence gives you chills. You step inside the house and freeze in horror. Under the broken red corner lies a dead man's body. A broken accordion lies nearby, torn as if by a wild beast. You search the dead man and the izba. The former has a pouch with some rubles inside. You tear away the money pouch and leave the body. It's been lying here for years, so this is the right place for it.
I'm a bad person. Okay. I wanted to take the money and tell a villager. Couldn't do both though, I guess.
You walk through the
Evil
forest. Grim trees hang from all sides, and strange noises are coming from the dark of the night. You freeze with fear when you notice two demons near an unearthed grave. They have already opened the coffin and are methodically skinning the dead body. Overcoming disgust, you open the black book. The first Zagavar will be yours.
Woo! First round mine. Oh, he has a lot of health. Oh, damn. Okay. I want to make it so I can play more cards. I wonder if that will happen. Okay. And for key, do I have something? Okay, yeah, I got this. Does not use word block. Wait for him. Oh, I can use this. Okay. I like that card. I need more of those. Yeah. Okay. I like Jester. I want more of that. Okay. Okay. Let's see. I have only damage. Number of orders in the book next. Okay, we will do that. We will do that. Alright. I played a 5, and they're doing 5 damage. We'll do that. Yeah, I could help him help me. Well, it's all white cards this turn. That way he'd be close to dying. Well, it's not like I'm our spell disease, so we're fine. And now he only has 1 health. That's why he's no longer wounded. That one. You know what? That should kill everything. Yeah. All healed up. You're dead. I don't want that, I think. I want that. Okay.
Having dealt with the demons, you look around. A narrow trail stretches from the grave to the forest. You remember hearing about this place. This overgrown trail leads to an old cemetery.
Oh. Okay, this is, I bet, where they wanted. Also, I got a deck of playing cards, but I can't hold any more here. So, this increases the well-versed effect of black pages by 1. That lets me heal, that gives me 4 health. I want to keep that. Keep that. We will put this down. Okay. Back. Alright, oh, and here, and we'll go on here.
You know about a cemetery nearby, and decide to visit it. The tombstones that stand among the trees are enveloped in a gray fog. You look around, expecting an ambush, but everything is eerily quiet. You're in luck. The grave diggers have recently dug up a grave. It stands open, black and hungry, yet unoccupied. You scoop a small amount of fresh cemetery dirt into a sack and whisper some Zagavers. This soil will make your witchcraft stronger.
Well, more damage.
You walk around the overgrown cemetery and look at the grave crosses, while thinking of all the deaths that made this city of the dead. Who knows? Maybe Ikotniks were around in earlier times.
Okay.
Maybe some are buried here. You pray for the repose of the souls that lie in this cemetery. The night is silent. You calm down and rest a bit.
Alright, I'll leave. Okay, if we go here, we got a new I got this. Ooh, worm. Yes, God. Cast Burn 3, that casts increases well-versed on... Okay, yeah, we'll do that just because it's a little more versatile. Okay, the first mention of Ikata occurred in 1785 when Bishop Benaman of Arkhangelsk and Kolomarsk, in his address to the Synod, described this ailment as a special kind of evil eye and possession. Also in his address, the cleric connected Ikata to the beliefs of the ancient nation of Chowd, which was situated along the shores of Panaga River and worshipped pagan gods. In 1862, an uprising took place in Penagug and Azan, during which an angry mob burned down several houses where it was believed Koldran dwelled, who brought Ikata upon local women. So we got some lore. Didn't find where to help those
You
kids.
hear a whip crack. Shrieking in pain, some unfortunate soul is being driven to hell by a devil. You pause in hesitation. Is this sinner's soul worth a fight?
Yes,
You
it is.
call out to the devil. Both the enemy and the sinner turn their burning eyes towards you. It turns out that the sinner is one of the demons. You hold the black book close.
2 fights. Oh. What's that? Burn. Okay. Okay. No, you know what? We're doing that. Okay, we're gonna do that. Turn. And that. You know what? And that. I will take quite a bit of damage. I'll take 1 damage. Okay. Okay. Wait. He's going to remove a positive effect. Okay, so waste him. I don't have any damage dealing. That stuff. Okay. No, other than that. I don't know. Okay. That one stays 2 more rounds. Okay. Do I have something that... I'm gonna do that. We're gonna do that. And that. There we go. I should now kill that big guy. Okay. Do I have anything? You know what? Okay. Make sure we kill him. But I gained my health back. Increase the number of keys in the book in the next round by 1. Yeah. Okay. Go here. I cannot take it. I gotta take all the paths. Who cares if it's all
In
two?
the shady ravine lies a great stone. It has the mark of a foot on its top that's filled with morning dew. There are quite a few candles around it. Here and there, you notice offerings from the peasants of Yanidor. You take all the offerings that you can find. You need them more than this useless stone.
Yeah. I said evil run. Abandoned house and gather looking at the ceremony. Oh, I've done both of those. Okay. Optional task done.
You see a swamp ahead. The damp soil squishes under your feet. You become cold and uncomfortable. Suddenly, a white ghost of a calf appears from the bog. It looks at you and does not move. You read a protective Zagavar, and the ghost disappears. When you finish your sorcery, you realize that this calf was, in fact, a treasure. Striking it would make the calf fall apart into coins. You notice the burning eyes of demons nearby. Are they guardians of this treasure?
I should have hit it. I didn't know. Now I know. Let's see. Gesture. Oh. Okay. Wait. Yeah. do that. And that. And nothing else. Okay. There, get him big chunk down and he'll slow. Okay. Glad that demons only attack me and not my buddy here. I want more jester things. Waste. Deals 3 damage and long shield. What is my key ability? I am going to take damage this turn. Okay. Yeah, I didn't even have any defense. Okay. Okay. I'm going to take a lot of damage this turn. Oh, that would kill him. And I won't be able to heal this turn, sadly. But he'll be dead, and I'm gonna take his damage. Now, if I can find something that'll heal me. Okay, well. Actually, that. The number of orders. Okay. I don't actually need that. That will kill him. And then we'll just do that. Okay. There we go. Alright, I will take an herb. I'll just use this. Can I take it? Oh, I have to hold it. There we go. Okay, now I'm more comfortable. Let's go! I'm pretty sure I'm gonna fight this out.
Yanidor is covered with a bright pre-dawn mist. Amidst the hollow silence, you hear sounds of the village waking up. With old Yegor's directions, you quickly find the house of Yevdakia Fokovna. Nikolai knocks on the carved gates, and you are soon greeted by the hostess.
Well, great.
Yevdakia Fokovna, God bless.
God bless.
God bless, indeed. And who might you be?
We've come to speak to your daughter.
Ha! Came to make fun of my Akulina. I won't let you. Leave us alone.
Okay, the possessed by Ikota were called Ikota Nix. At one time, there were so many people suffering from this strange malady, that some scientists thought Ikota to be a hereditary. Women succumb to an Ikota more frequently. It is sometimes passed from one housewife to another, devolving into a kind of mass hysteria. Developing. All believers treat Ikota rather violently. Without the aid of magic or prayer, women suffering from Ikota were starved, beaten with wooden rods, baited with dogs, and trained bears drenching with ice water, and left out to freeze. Those who survived returned to their homes and never suffered from Ikota again. That's sad.
Oh, we wouldn't dare. We want to help her.
Help her? Many have tried, none have succeeded. What makes you think you can?
I know how your daughter is suffering. That's why I want to help. I know how.
Very well. Couldn't hurt, I suppose. It surely couldn't get any worse. My girl suffers from an Ikota, day and night. Akulina hides in the old Church of Transfiguration at night. The Ikota is not so violent there. That's where you'll find her.
Thank you. Don't worry about your daughter. We will help.
Well, God willing, God willing.
Goodbye, Yevdokia Fokovna.
Alright, to the church! An interesting thing for a witch to say, but we're going.
The old Church of Transfiguration. A grim shadow in the crimson twilight of the early hours. The domes of this building tower silently over you. Hundreds of years and dozens of generations have passed under its roof. You can feel the wisdom stored within these majestic walls.
An icon. Someone must have knocked it off the porch.
I can't believe an Ikotnitsa was hiding in the church.
Or not. Okay.
Old stairs lead inside the church.
Wooden domes reflect silver light in the rising sun. The icon case is broken. I can't figure out which saint it is. An icon. Someone must have knocked it off the porch.
Anything over here? Where can we go over here? I want that plant. It feels like it should be an herb. Alright, we're just going to go in.
Old stairs lead inside.
Couldn't find anything. Wow. It looks creepier.
It makes my skin crawl. Perhaps because an Ikota dwells here.
The iconostasis has collapsed partially, as if it suffered a strong northern gale. The royal gates are crooked and no longer bar the entrance to the altar. It looks like some of the icons were torn out on purpose. Some of them stand facing the wall.
Oh,
in the dim light, you notice a heap of rags where the Ikotnitsa Akulina lays. She seems to be sleeping. From time to time, the girl shudders from nightmares sent by the Chort to haunt her. You call out to the girl. She jolts up and darts to the altar corner. Even amidst the gloom, you notice the way her arms are shaking.
Who are you? Don't hurt me, please.
Don't be afraid, Akulina dear. We won't harm you. I'm Vasa, and this is Kola. We want to help you. We'll need your cross for this. Can you trade it to us?
What am I to do without a cross? Broshka will eat me alive without it.
I'll trade you mine. I have two of them. One was given to me at birth, and I found the other on the battlefield.
We heard you have a Nikota.
Yeah, they say I have a Chort inside me. It torments me.
Can we talk to it?
I can't make Broshka come out. He'll come out when he wants to.
Tell us about your Chort.
What's there to tell? Sometimes he crawls out. Sometimes he can do some sorcery. The other kids make fun of me.
The girl starts to whimper.
We can get rid of Broshka.
Get rid of him? Really? But he won't leave by himself.
Don't worry. I think I know how to draw his attention. I have to make the Ikota mad enough so that he leaves Akulina. How can I anger this particular Chort? The broken icon at the entrance and the defaced iconostasis here are not a coincidence. It seems like he doesn't like icons, that Broshka of yours.
Yes, he made me deface the icons here.
I'll draw a circle, and we'll start.
You sit Akulina in front of the iconostasis, and Nikolai puts the icons into place. You start to read a Zagavar. You learned it long ago, but your memory doesn't fail you. The words of the spell ring out with a thundering echo. You almost manage to finish the ritual when Akulina suddenly pushes you. Taken by surprise, your incantation of magic words stops. The girl starts to convulse. The Ikota has emerged out of her.
Well, out means we can get rid of, right? Oh, it looks like a kitty cat.
You call yourselves exhausted?
It is a cat.
This Zagavar is dated. No one uses that commencement now. What kind of witch are you? So out of fashion. Yuck.
Christ's kingdom.
It's impolite to make mention of such kingdoms in front of demons, I have you know. And you can't just go displaying icons. I hate icons.
We need Akulina's cross.
Yes, I've heard. I need lots of things too. Tell you what, witch. If you beat me, I might even do both. Give your cross and leave the girl.
Okay.
So be it, Broshka.
Here I come, Vasilisa.
I didn't even my name. Oh, you're so cute. Critical help. Okay. I don't want to kill. Wait, he has 100. Okay. So I need it. Okay, so now I can't hurt. Increase. Cut inside of good. We kill the girl now, the girl will die. Okay. Let's see. Increase. Ignite. So you have this. Hopefully it won't. I don't know. I'm worried. I'm not gonna kill the girl right now. The health is so high. Oh. I still take 4 damage, sadly, you know. Do I have anything to give me defense? I don't have negative effects. Got it. Oh, Fusca is strong. I think that was cute. So we will heal. I don't have a negative effect. We'll do that, and that. That's so much better than mine. Oh, what? You don't hurt me this turn either. Okay, what's this? That might I want this. And then less. So right now, once she gets low, that's when I'll have to worry about the whole cat thing. There you go. And we're gonna waste. And now he's gonna increase his damage by 5. I want that ability. Plus 5, man. We're almost down, out of the hundreds. Now that, oh man.
Get away from my Aquilina.
Away with you, demon.
My ward. Okay, we're no longer in the hundreds. Now he's gonna hit me for a lot. Whew. Still take 7 damage. Oof. This is getting dangerous now. Only been getting white cards. damage dealing ability. Okay, only took 3 damage that time. Not the time I want those, but okay. Should have healed though. That was my bad. Okay. Maybe I just can't die in the next 3 turns. We're not gonna kill her anytime soon. Gotta whack her down while I can. That's a really good ability. Oh, she healed 20. He likes the person. So kind of bad. This is where he's gonna get his damage cancel. I have one of his cards. Oh, I got damage dealing this turn too. So I got 8. So currently equals 4. I have a defense of 11. I can only put 1 more. He does 4 damage now. That was a good defense round.
I'll just crawl inside the girl. You won't get me there.
Oh, no you won't. I have a Zagavor with your name on it.
16 damage. Ugh. Heal. Perfect, just enough defense to not take damage, but it'll still hurt you. Oh, kitty cat, you have help. I actually want him as a. I want to take him in. You know, I wish I could cast disease on them. The defense, so what is that? I'm gonna take a lot of damage, so let's just take it. Like a champ. Taking only 4 damage, okay. Now we gotta be careful. Actually, oh no, I'm gonna still do that. Because now he's gonna go inside, yeah. Health. Darn cat. to gain my status effects. Well, last time I really got that down really quick. Turn 19. Oh, just through. Perfect. Turn I get nothing good. Next turn he can attack. Top left. Okay, did quite a bit of damage. Oh, because it's that left. And then I gotta get rid of your blitz. Where's my get rid of? Oh, is this it? Remove positive status effects. Yeah. So 6. 18 damage. Okay. I do want to heal. I'm gonna have to get more healing stuff. Pierce is gone. I'm gonna take 3 damage. Right. Okay, gotta try to do 11. I'm not doing 11 damage this turn, okay. Okay. Just her list. So that's at least 18 already, okay. There. Okay, that should be 12, so that should take her out. Just okay, heal and... Just make sure I'm healed, maybe for later. I don't know if this is the end of the night. Stop healing. Come on, one more damage. Oh, okay.
Wait. Don't finish me off, Vasya.
Okay.
I'll tell you what. I'll leave Aquilina and come work for you.
Okay.
I can be useful. You'll see.
I
I
like
won't
kitties.
harm anyone. I'll be good.
Work for me? I have plenty of chores already.
But it's a kitty.
Well, I'm not exactly a short. I can be of use like a Susietka, in fact.
Oh, it's a Susia, a house spirit, or a hobgoblin. Lives under the hearth or in goblets. Okay.
Actually, we don't have a Susietko. That's not such a bad idea. What will Grandpa say to that?
So yes.
All right, I'll take you, but you better watch it. No joking around.
Proshka leaves Aquilina, climbs your left shoulder, and then vanishes into black flames. The girl crumples and falls down, exhausted. Her face looks calm and serene. Proshka won't poison her life anymore. You switch out Nikolai's cross for that of the Ikotnitsa. The crucifix looks old and rotten. The demon's power has left its mark.
Perfect! Two
You
more
hope
items!
that Aquilina's soul was left untouched by it.
Alright.
Now we have a cross. You see, Vasya? Ask, and ye shall receive.
Big deal. A demon's cross. Susietkas don't shun crosses either, I presume.
But on the other hand, we could do without this rattle box chort.
Who are you calling a rattlebox?
Hush, Proshka. Don't be angry, Grandpa. He may be of use to us yet.
All right. We'll see if it works out. All that's left for you is to get a name and a belt. Which will you start with?
Well, let's start with the belt.
Very well, then. To the spinner. Vasilisa and I are going to see the spinner. There's nothing for you to do there, Kolya. Understand?
Sure did.
And one more thing. Don't say anything about the Banya or the bride. The spinner can't stand demons, though she looks like one herself. Got it?
Who is the spinner?
A woman of sorts. Her name is Kapitolina Ivanna, but everyone calls her the spinner behind her back.
Ouch.
She's quite knowledgeable. You don't want to mess with her. That's why I am coming with you. Don't go running your mouth. Speak nothing of the book.
Okay.
Got it?
What should I say to get the belt?
Good question, Vasilisa. Keep your ears open when you speak to her. Remember, do not mention demons. She does not like them. And you might as well disregard the fact that we needed the belt for a changeling girl. Now, if you show you are of knowledge, that would be good indeed. If she doesn't like you, or should you let anything sleep, the cost will be more than we can handle. Got it?
Okay, time to go.
Understood, Grandpa. It's time we were on our way.
Yes, it's better go to her at night. I've arranged a cart for us.
Do you have any Kupala salve left?
If I only knew. We could fly, but feet will do. And another thing. There's this rich fellow, Petrov is his name. He asked me to check on his field. Says demons are ruining his crops.
Okay.
It's not far from Pintek. It so happens.
Let's see. Alright, who's done? Oh, you're done. Let's see. What did you... Favors to work with the work of the peasants, so he knows all about housekeeping and farming. Rain. There's night. What's here? Oh. That one I should have done. Okay. Alright, and now we have bookmaking. So there's a song and 2 encyclopedias and that. Okay. Oh, and I have this. I can use it. One of your items needed to rescue a girl. Oh, okay. That's... So we have one. These. Deal with one more. Damn. Oh, I want that. Okay. And then I'll start doing these stuff. I just want something to survive. This didn't seem... This just makes it so I can't have... Okay. And then this is for money making. Okay. Alright, let's... Oh.
Well,
Talk to him.
what do you want? Can't you see? I'm all cozy here on the sleeping bench. I'm sleepy. Ask what you wanted. I need to sleep. Got tired.
What kind of demon are you, Ikota?
That's how fiends are called. Ikota. If they possess people, that is. You know that. Any demon can become Ikota. Climb up on someone, got it, that's it. People will call you Ikota. Bet you can do it better than me.
Wanted to learn more about you. What were you doing before Akulina?
Alright, I'll tell you. It's a long story, mind you.
Oh.
I've told you before. I used to be a Susietkot. For quite some time, I've lived there. The Transfiguration Church was built how long ago? Must be over 200 years.
Oh.
I am wise and old, you see. So you'd better heed my advices if you know what's good for you.
Never seen cats any wiser, that's true.
Good then.
Maybe you'll stop swooping your fur all over the Isba in 200 years, eh?
What? What about it? None of my concern. I have to look after the household anyway. You could have fixed the bench yourself, by the way. It creaks as hell.
Oh, I'll show you, you damn short.
Wait, Grandpa. You will do a better job, won't you, Proshka?
Sure, I bet one alright.
What with the church, then?
So about it. I've stayed at Susietka there from the time it was built.
You were Susietka over there in church, or were you from some other place?
In the church. I remember that well. But what was there before that building? Damn it. Can't quite remember. Let's talk a bit later. Maybe my memory will return.
Why did you transform into a cat?
Cats kill people. For protection, that is why.
Wait, what?
Well, what you looking at? Scared, eh?
Yeah, right. Cats give no quarter. It is good that our father Tsar's army keeps them in check.
So you don't believe me then? Let me tell you one story.
Tell me the story.
Let's go. We'll talk later.
Wait. Okay, that should be a card game?
We should tell everyone about the Chorts we've met. You know, to warn the good people, right?
Everyone knows, but not everyone believes. How did you end up with a cross?
Oh, it's nothing.
Yeah, right. There's no such thing as a cross with no story behind it.
All right then, I'll tell you. We were near a town. Plevna, it's called. It was a real massacre there.
Did you encounter any Chorts there?
Worse, the cannon fire was so loud that all the Chorts fled, if they were any. It seems they all fled here, to the north. So, there was this Redut ahead of us. Couldn't take it.
Redut?
Well, it's a kind of a fortress. No one could get any closer.
And what about you, being such a gallant lad?
Hey, no jokes. Listen, I think God helped me. I went from the side and then found some barrels full of gunpowder and lit them. They blew up. Started a fire. There was a lot more ammunition there. A lot of our enemies burned that day. I can still hear their screams. I suppose I will to the end of my days. I nearly died there myself.
Yeah.
Since then, when I see a fire, I remember that Redut and those screams.
That's why you can't handle fire anymore.
I fished the cross from the river of blood, Vasil. Are you happy now? Do you understand about the fire now? Ah.
What are you going to do with your new bride?
Well, we'll get folks from the village to help. Well now, I'll build an excellent Isba. And children eventually. What a life it will be.
Be careful though. Who knows? The Bannock might be back.
That's good. The mother-in-law is always welcome.
Okay.
It seems that you're the fiercest of them all. Let's go. We'll talk later.
Well, he's accepted.
Old houses and banyas are often home to demons. The masters leave, but don't always take their host spirits with them.
You've been telling me how you got your Khaldun power.
Right. Where were we? So, I became a shepherd boy. He taught me this and that at first, at Prokopi. That one time, the cattle had wandered all over the place, and my chief turned up drunk. Drank a whole bottle of vodka. He couldn't move a muscle. Well, what other choice did I have? I went to collect them by myself. Managed to get almost all of them as midnight drew near. Had to pass Mikhail's crossroads on the way back. You know how that place is. So, there I am, with the cattle tagging along. The moment I stepped onto the crossroads, everything turned upside down. Winds out of nowhere, and what you know, swarms of Chorts. Figured I'd quickly draw a circle around me, and so I did. and these chorts were just swarming on the edge of the circle. All sorts, you name it. Well, I think that's it. Everything turned out all right, as you see. Next time I'll tell you how I got out of it.
Oh, there was more. Wait.
Old houses and the masters leave.
Oh, okay.
What sort of spirits are those Baniks?
Masters of the bathhouse, like a Susietko in an izba. I don't think it was an ordinary place, the Banya, before the worship of God.
What do you mean, before God?
I mean that our ancestors used to be worship the spirits of the hearth. Some Perm people still call upon Yan or Voipil.
Okay, this is North Wind, and N is Kamipurim mythology. Okay. Alright, thanks. Alright. Oh! He's up there! Okay, cool. Well. Oh, did I get any? Oh, got a new little cat in the mill. Once my uncle was working on a mill, and could hear a grinding stone not working as it should. It rotated for a bit, stopped, and then rotated again. He comes closer and saw a big black cat sitting on it, and then grinding stone rotated as if it was as if something was hindering it. My uncle went to grab the cat, but it slipped by to the other side. My uncle tried to grab it a second time, but again it managed to dodge him. Then all of a sudden the cat disappeared with a crack, as if it fell through the floor. And the grindstone started working properly again. The next day, my uncle died. Oh. Okay. Here, and then down and up. This is a
You have
longer
goosebumps. A sign of a devilish presence. You look around. Your only companion is humming among the silence. Suddenly, a dark figure steps out from the shade. It is a scribe. A Zagavr dealer.
Be wise and go forth. Knowledge will serve as your daily bread.
Let's see. Maybe. Okay, none of those I want. Oh, sir, have a good day. I don't know how you're supposed to be.
You catch a whiff of the disgustingly sweet smell of rot. Cold fear enters your soul when you guess what might be the source of the smell. A human body lies nestled in the grass. It is already unrecognizable from decay. You see an old wooden cross upon its breast. Overcoming nausea, you easily rip the cross from the dead man's chest. You clean it and take it with you.
I thought about the burying part, but I'm like, There's two things I get.
You see a small demon sitting on a hillock. In his hand, he is holding a snake by its tail, swinging it from side to side. A swishing sound of the snake's body and its angry hissing fill the swamp area. You watch as the demon twirls the snake above his head. It seems as if he'll never grow tired of it. Suddenly, the snake slips from its claws and flies right at you. It's clearly...
Oh. Earth. Decrease. For each page you read, you suffer. Oh. Snake has to die. I'm gonna take someday. I'm only gaining. Okay, I don't actually need that. Is the curse only last one turn? poison. That's why I put it in. I have a poison remover, don't I? Okay. 4 damage altogether. Okay. My defense will be 2. Take 2 damage this turn. Now he's going to poison me again. Man, he wants to poison me badly. Okay, now he's dead. I do this. I'm doing 10 damage? Waste, but okay. You're not gonna hurt me at all. I feel like Grandpa's just here just to watch me. Oh, let's see how you fight now. Like a dog barking. You're no longer cursed. Oh no, I wanted firm. I only have defensy stuff. A lot of white cards in the box, which is funny because I swear I was only grabbing black cards. 16 damage supposedly with his 1 health. We'll see. I'm not hurt. So the idea of a key damage. Can I make a level yet? We gain ward. 2 turns. I know I never want to be open. How do I get another one? Oh, this is increase the number of orders within a broken key. That's what I want. I got that. We need to change 1 card with a trump card. Oh, that's kind of good. I am a level 4, almost level 5, so I can get... What are these was level 5? Kind of need that. And then that might be cool. Alright. Still got quite a ways, so once I do this, the belt, I think that this one will have to be
Despite
two-parter.
the late hour, sounds of celebration are coming from the village. It turns out that a festive dinner has dragged on and turned into a non-stop festival. You notice the worried host, who looks like he can't wait to say goodbye to his guests. You offer to disperse the festival for the host. his distrust of you vanishes when, after a couple of your zagavers, furious winds send the suddenly worried guests scurrying home. The host rewards you with some of the dishes from a banquet table.
Oh. Okay. Got some money out of that. We're getting lots of money.
Bathing in the moonlight, a moss-covered idol is hidden among the tall trees. You walk closer and see a fresh towel wrapped around it. The forest around you is silent.
What do we get? Trindra mythology, or Trendian? The Auras offer a particular blend of religions. The veiled paganism of Russia, Christianity is overlaid by the paganism of native people, or is not always Christian. For instance, some of the Mare and Umbrat people did not adapt Christianity, but kept their ancient traditions. The Kami people adapted the new regions, but mixed it with formal beliefs. Even more complex was the confluence of Nikon's reforms with the tradition of old believers who fled to the Ura and Siberia during the Ruskol or Schism. It is simply impossible to discuss the religious situation in Oris with a signal notation of double belief. Okay. Problem is, I don't want to speed through this because I feel like
You meet a girl walking in the direction of Panteg. In her hands, she clutches a spindle that is emanating dark power. Old Yegor smirks, another of the spinner's victims. You call out to the peasant girl and convince her to get rid of the cursed spindle. Surprised, the girl follows your advice.
Oh, so the spinner's not a good person? That might be bad, though.
You freeze with horror. A dead girl is dangling from a spruce tree's gnarled branch. You can't move. This strange fruit sways back and forth with a creak in the cold wind. She died recently.
Hotel.
As soon as you draw a circle, two demons burst from the skin of the hanged girl. It seems that demons have reached the body before you.
20, 15, and they're doing a lot of damage right off the bat. Jester. Grandpa, can you make him back weaker? I will take quite a bit of damage. You know what? Okay, so currently we're doing 6 damage. And I'm going to have defense, so we will do this. Actually, no, I'm going to do bless so that I have more defense. Or more damage. Hey, there's the ice in that bush. There's ice over there. Okay. Is he not? He has no horns, but he has horns. Okay. Okay, cool. I have... Okay. Pierce! And I'm now level 5! Woo! I have not found any of the music or any of that. That kind of stuff. Oh, what did we get here? Iveskista, the word for witch. Vedma takes its roots from the word Vedta, to know, to have some degree of knowledge. Vedma, the traditionally a woman versed in the knowing in the performing magic. They were often called Vikashta, from Vishka, squirrel. It is a phonetic distortion of the word Vishta. Vidashya, one who knows, according to Krindra mythology text. Such a woman could turn into a squirrel, allowing her to enter the house through the chimney and steal an unborn child from the expected mother. According to the same text, witches often gathered atop a mountain to celebrate by roasting children over a fire. Witches performed black magic, cast the evil eye upon people and livestock, stole milk from crows' udders, and shared knowledge of love spells and love potions. Love magic is akin to black magic. They could be the wives of Cauldron and draw magic for their husbands. In Kraja they were believed to appear as regular women and were Soldan as ugly hags that featured prominently in Europe. As knowers, they were able to communicate with courts. We all know this world, they can be any. Let's see, yeah. Okay. Sleight of hand. Increase the number of items that can be used per turn. Okay, cool. Visiting passengers bring gifts. Okay. No. Can't do that for a while. Number of courts in service. Try that. I don't know what this means, but I'll take it. Pages available for reading each turn. Okay. Alright, let's go! Wait, so we'll do this and then this. I'm missing music though.
You feel at ease as you walk down the welcoming street of this village. A calm silence surrounds you. You almost pass through the village, but the silence is broken by loud laughter and the sounds of an accordion.
Vasilisa, is that you? Come on, join us.
I don't have the time.
Come on, your work is such a bore. 5 minutes here won't kill you.
All right, I have a little bit of time.
All right.
You sit by a house and dissolve in a deep song.
I do like the music. I like the birds. Give a few more seconds. Alright. Go here now. So the people like her though. I mean, she's...
On the field, you hear the steady sound of digging. Coming closer, you see a peasant moving the border of a field. The man looks startled when he sees you approach. He stops and calls out to you.
Is that you, Yegor?
It is I, with Vasilisa. God bless.
God bless.
Oh, he must be good.
What are you looking at? I'm moving the border ditch. What of it?
Why are you moving the border ditch? You moved it quite far.
For good reason. The Petrov's workers caused me nothing but grief. They deceived me, shot me on flour. Only they didn't steal in broad daylight.
Have you spoken of it at the village meeting?
I have. Not much good it did me. Petrov's folks silenced me right away. Sure. I'll tell you what. If you curse the demons, I'll pay you.
Sure.
All right, consider them cursed.
You whisper a few spells into the wind. The evil eye will cast its gaze upon the man's enemies. But will it even do him any good?
They won't be able to say a word at the next village meeting. You can be sure about that.
Thank you. Finally, some luck going my way. Here is some money.
You take the money and go on your way.
Oh, I took the evilness. Okay. Oh, okay. We did that. I got both of those, so I'm just missing whatever this is. And then we'll do that, and then, like I said, I think that's where I'll stop.
Near a small forest creek, you find a grassy meadow. Among other vegetation, you see one beautiful flower. It's blood red, and bright even in the moonlight. You come closer, and tie its stem with a silver thread. With a swift pull, you now have a new, valuable herb. You take the herb and get ready to go on your way.
Adam said it's just 6 health, but you know, that's good. Helps. Especially if I fight another cat. Oh. Alright, no mentions of demons or anything.
The closer you are to the house of the spinner, the more ominous the woods get. The decaying trunks of pines and spruces tower over the path like silent guardians. Your blood runs cold every other moment. You feel that the border between worlds is very thin in this part of the forest.
There are bright strings of some kind on the path.
So, how do you like this Isba? Ours is quite a bit cozier, isn't it? Go speak to that skull. He's a doorman of sorts here. That's the spinner for you, always thinking up something crazy.
What's with the yarn on the paths?
You see it, do you? Ordinary folk don't. The yarn binds some poor Christians to the spinner. It's a strong and dark sorcery. You had better go and speak to the doorman.
What do you mean, speak to the skull?
I mean that it used to be a Khaldun. The regular folks aren't likely to chat with it. We, knowers, are used to this sort of thing.
Okay.
It's something new the spinner thought up. Skulls such as these used to hang on the trees around here like effigies of sorts. This one is used as a kind of test. It would be best if you passed the test. This woman knows me, you see, but she's not familiar with you.
What else should I know about the spinner?
Hush, child. These skulls report every little detail to that witch. Keep your lips sealed.
Can I look at my inventory? Okay, what did it say? Witch. Every night there was a sound of wailing and hammering all around her Isba. Forts themselves cannot be seen by ordinary men, but I found a secret passage in some handbook that said you need to look through a wedding ring to see them. One time I was walking along and saw the witch walking in front of me, flipping and swinging her hands around with a pester on her back. So I looked through my ring, and what I see? Bugs and flies, all of the coloring swarming out of her pester and stinging her. As we were walking by a the witch grabbed a bunch of bugs from the air and threw them towards the herb. The corks flew at the cows, stung them all over, and returned back to the pester. They had their fill. Oh, okay. And then of course this is another song we can play. Okay.
There are many different skulls and charms.
So, how do you like ours? Go speak. That's the spinner for you. Always think.
What do you mean?
I mean that the regular folks aren't likely to chat. It's something new. The skulls such as these used to hang on the trees around here like effigies of sorts. It would be best if you passed the test.
What?
You approach the skull hanging by the door.
Oh.
Suddenly, the bony head starts shaking. A burning coal that serves as an eye socket stops you in your tracks.
Oh, joy! And Noah, are we? Finally, some fun! My eye isn't what it used to be. Who's that old-timer over there? I think I know him.
Will you let me pass to see the spinner?
With pleasure, but I'm ordered to test Noah.
Okay, here we go.
If it were up to me, I wouldn't be hanging around here in the first place. Anyway, we'll do it just like in the fairy tales. I'll give you 3 riddles. Solve any one of them, and I'll let you through.
Okay.
Solve none, or refuse to answer, I'll take one of your eyes. I'm short one, you see.
I'd say that's the least of your problems.
Well, are you up to it?
Sure.
Have it your way. Ask your riddles.
Listen to the first one, girl. There is a hamlet, folks packed together tight. Come morning the cock sings, yet no man stands upright.
There's a hamlet, folks packed in tight. Come morning the cock crows, yet no man stands upright. A cemetery. Proper dead men do not rise from the graves.
Correct. You solved the riddle.
Is that it? Am I done?
Only dead men don't rise in the morning. Believe me, I know. You may pass, or you may try to guess another.
What happens if I solve another?
Let's riddle some more.
Listen to the second riddle. Lame chicks sing along, dry wood they haul. Wound up in a ditch, can't move an inch.
A term to refer to a priest who frequently recites Vayam as no, in the name of Father, in the name of Son. So a priest sings along, dry wood they haul. Wound up the ditch, can't move an
Lame
inch.
chicks sing along, dry wood they haul. Wound up in a ditch, can't move an inch.
I think it's a funeral.
The priests are singing for the dead. It's a funeral procession.
Correct.
Okay.
You guessed it. I remember those songs. You'll hear them
Doing
too
good.
soon enough. You may pass, or you may try to guess another.
One more.
Let's riddle some more.
Steal a quine, tale of twine.
Steal quine, a tale of twine.
Steal a quine, tale of twine.
Red and no. I don't even know what this. I don't know. Twine. They resemble a steel needle and linen thread. Oh.
Well, that's easy. I'm here to see the spinner after all.
Okay.
It's a needle and a thread.
Correct. You guessed it. Look at you. You should know your riddles. That makes you a powerful witch.
I had to look up one.
Well, you may pass. We can riddle some more. No eyes involved, just like that, for curiosity's sake.
I'm good.
All right then. I'm off to see the spinner.
I got 3 of the riddles done. I did the minimum. Oh. Oh, the spinner is kind of.
Evening, Kapitalina Ivanovna.
Evening to you too, Yegor Yevlampevich.
The voice of the spinner is quiet and smooth, like the rustling of pages in the Black Book.
Okay, don't talk about books.
Brought you my little orphan. Became a knower recently, this one.
You sure did. But what are you thinking, poking around in my business? You took my spindle. It was doing my bidding, you know.
Oh, that was.
I let it slide on account of you not knowing and all.
God bless, Kapitalina Ivanovna.
I see you're a fine girl and a smart one. Yes, I heard your replies to the riddles. To be a knower is not all demonic affairs. So why are you here? Not just to check up on an old woman, I should think.
I wanted to ask you about this yarn you have here and around the house.
This witchery is not yet for you, Vasilisa. In time you'll learn, perhaps. It's not the same as sending fiends for milk, mind you.
I need a woven belt. A powerful one, Kapitalina Ivanovna.
Yes, I know you came for a belt.
Oh.
Only why would I give one to you?
Old Igor warned me that I should watch my mouth around the spinner. How should I answer her? You're known all across the Uyezd for weaving the best belts, Kapitalina Ivanovna.
Don't like demon talk.
So I am. You aren't here without reason. I can indeed make good belts. You've become a knower, so I'll give you an enchanted belt.
Oh.
So what are you going to do with your chorts?
How am I supposed to answer that? I really don't know what to do with them.
Torture the demons.
Well, make them suffer, of course. Give them some back-breaking work.
That's how you should treat them.
Okay, there we go.
Torment those filthy creatures.
He really doesn't like demons.
Only knowers can do some good. Well, turns out you're a good knower, girl. I'll give you a belt as a gift. Here, it's a good one. Later, I'll put you in touch with a pupil of mine, a fine man. Maybe it'll work out for the two of you, hmm?
Thank you for the belt, Kapitalina Ivanovna.
Well, thank you, Kapitalina. See you again sometime.
See you soon. Farewell.
All right. Let's see what they'll talk about. Usually, though, it'll recap it.
Spinner is no simple witch. It's not the last time we'll hear of her. Well done, Vasya. She's taking a liking to you.
Well, that's good.
The meeting couldn't have gone better.
Good.
All right, we've got the belt. Now we must plan our next moves. Now we need to name our Banya bride. Well, go to Vilgurt. You'll find a priest there. Kolya, you should go too.
It's decided then.
Okay. So that's where we'll stop this time. So, we got a new buddy, a little cat to protect our house. We learned a little bit of what happened to Nikola. Pretty much he traumatized from when in the war, and he started a big fire. He helped his men, but got PTSD from all the screaming and all that it really was too much for him. And then other than that, we made a level, which is good. And we are closer, we're almost ready to help the changeling girl. We just need to get a name for her. I'm hoping you guys are enjoying this. I'm going to continue this game. I mean, I know I started playing it for the month of October for Spooky Game, but I like how it combines. I like the storytelling, I like the voice acting, and I like the gameplay with the cards. I hope you guys are enjoying it, and we'll see you next time. Bye!